Hello, my name is Shulamit, and I'm the creator of the MediSounds process. Every Sunday at noon, I host a Zoom meeting for us to explore wisdom teachings and experience the healing power of MediSounds. These meetings are made possible by generous donors. Please help this site thrive by liking and subscribing, and please join our newsletter at greatoctave.com to receive notices of our events. We had a very big election, and some of us were really shocked by the outcome. It seems as if, well, I think it's pretty clear, not just seems as if, we're in for very big changes in this country, globally, the geopolitical scene. And of course, there's climate catastrophe on the horizon and polarizations throughout the world and all manner of uncomfortable difficulties. Actually, nobody knows what to do. The changes are so overwhelming and so fast. I mean, we're already beginning to see in our daily lives AI appear. I just had a very pleasant, polite discussion with AI on Amazon about a customer complaint. I mean, it's beginning to be in a lot of places that an ordinary person would encounter. The changes are vast. They're coming very fast. And we're in a position of, to a large degree, helplessness. We don't know where to turn. We don't know what to do. We're bewildered. We're flummoxed. There's lots and lots of Sunday morning quarterbacking, whatever they call it, Monday morning quarterbacking on the internet and in the newspapers. Everybody's analyzing the election and analyzing what's going to happen and so on and so forth. And I think it's probably more useful and more important to stop talking so much and begin to understand how important it is to develop an inner stability, an inner life, which is so strong that it helps get you through these very uneven times. We frankly do not know what's going to happen. And it's going to touch, I don't know if it'll touch everyone, but I think it'll touch many, many of us, whether it's through the environment or through politics or through AI, or job loss. I mean, there's a lot. And there are people who are preparing, they're prepping by gathering food supplies and other supplies. And I'm not against that. I think it's probably a fine idea. But the key thing is, since you don't know what's going to happen, the key preparation is internal. That's the most important preparation you can do. The sounds have no agenda, no particular desire to convert you to anything. They're basically neutral. And yet, if you make them in a disciplined and concentrated way, they give you an experience now, not just somebody telling you about it, an experience of a much greater reality of which you are a part. So it's very, very sustaining and helpful, and it shuts your arguments down for a bit. You know, we spend a lot of time talking about who's right and who isn't right, but this process is much more, well, it's universal. We're connecting to the universal vibration through the sounds that we make, that we vocalize ourselves without anybody telling us how to do it or what it's going to achieve or how it should turn out. It's what you really experience. And in the best situation, for those who resonate with the sounds, you do form a very clear impression that you are part of something greater, that everything is related to everything else, that we're all interrelated. And there's a great peace and calm in that. So when we look to ourselves and we say, What is it that we can do in this turbulent situation with all this hatred and polarization and uncertainty? Rather than coming up with persuasive arguments, we can become very, very strong in ourselves so that we carry a light, a hope. I don't mean about something that you talk about. You say, there, everything's going to be all right. Everything is not going to be all right. This is going to be a very difficult passage, very difficult. However, if you believe in chaos theory, which is a scientific theory that posits that chaos, when it occurs, is actually masking something creative that's occurring underneath the chaos. So chaos may be destroying everything, but there's something being built that we cannot yet see. So there is something optimistic at the end of this. And it's our job, it seems to me, to carry the principle of hope, of caring, of kindness, of love, and carry that so that we can hold that for the people around us, the younger people, the people who are carrying this whole um, human experiment forward, that we can hold it in a way that it's believable because we become quite calm and we understand the limitations of what we can do. And we're extremely limited because in this situation, everybody's throwing up their hands, not just the people who don't have power. People who have power, well, there are all different kinds of people who have power. Some of them are in it for the power and for the money. Others are in it to serve. You don't know, but nobody knows what to do. So if you come from a place of centeredness, if you come from a place of calm, if you come from a place of connection, that you understand you don't know what's going on or what's happening, but you're connecting to the vibratory core of the universe through the use of your sound, vocalizing specific vowels with intention. So you don't have to be an opera singer and you don't even have to carry a tune. You just have to have your intention and to make the sounds, the correct sounds to the correct part of your physical, astral, spiritual body, which I describe in my book, Kabbalah of Prayer, Sacred Sounds in the Soul's Journey, which we practice just a little bit on this meditation that we do today. And that's all we can do. But can you imagine if you could really carry hope? And if you cultivate loving kindness and decency, despite the fact that it's being challenged, because people who are attempting to polarize things or have already polarized things make it very hard to talk to the other side. What if you didn't buy into the fact that we're all fighting with each other? What if you didn't buy into that? What if you stopped and listened, even if you didn't agree? Because it takes two to tango. Somebody throws you something, somebody pitches you a ball, you still have to hit it if you want to play a game. If you let it drop, there is no game. So I urge you, as individual citizens of the world, to undertake this practice to develop your internal strength and to begin to feel in a real way, as an experience, the beauty and the awesomeness of the world that you can experience through love and through the fact that we understand that everything is interconnected. So I'm going to make some sounds because that's the best thing we can do. Practice it every day for a few minutes in the morning and a few minutes at night. And you'll see immediate benefit, but you certainly will see a very large benefit if you practice it over time. So I'm going to begin by making sounds to you. I have the remains of a cold, so my voice could be a little scratchy, but that's a good reminder for everybody because this is not performance. This is a form of prayer. If you don't believe in God, you could be just wanting to approach and attach to the mystery and awe and beauty and power of the universe. You don't, but you have to come from your heart for this to work. So you need to set your intention. So take a minute and think about what you might like to happen during this session as I make the sounds to you. and then I will sound to you, and then when I'm done with that, we'll go through some sounds together, and that's it. So take a moment to just think about what you might want. Okay. Put your feet on the floor, or if you're sitting yoga style, that's fine. The important thing is to have contact with the earth, with the ground. And make sure there are no distractions, telephones and such. Thank you for joining me today and being part of our community. I invite you to join us every Sunday at noon Eastern Time for the full live experience. Wishing you a wonderful week, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Visit greatoctave.com for more details about these webcasts, our newsletter, donations, and more.